Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak 2. After defeating Garden Master, the Spirit of August, Van's group was forced to repeat those last 3 days. Yes, let's see how we go through them, and like I said at the last one, I wouldn't be surprised if they just go over, it happened, we took care of all eventualities, and we continued on. So let's see where it goes with this. And yeah, last one, end of the act. It was something special. However, with Swin and Naya's safe return, they were able to spend that time completing 4 RPGs in relative peace. It's good. But the question is, did LP wake up in that time? Having dealt with the source of the corrosion, the hazy visions shared with Van's group had faded from the general populace memories, including Yume, Maxim and those closest to them. Despite that, those initial 3 days were not in vain. Everyone had finally overcome the past that bound them. Maxim did it. Great. Assailant can be it next year. Very close though. And at the same time, they were also taking their first steps into a new future. The future beyond those 3 days. A letter, of course, from their master. The twisted, distorted delusions that once engendered conflict and chaos. Were unraveled and brought to order, spinning a new thread of faith and lighting the path towards the days that lie ahead. And so, the 3 days drew to a close and was bookended by Aramis's Academy end of the year ceremony. Ren, Nadia and Swin decided to extend their stay in Calvard a little longer, and they, along with Agnès, began preparing for the school festival. As April arrived, old students moved up a grade, while new students filed in, which added a bit of mayhem to the hectic days to come. Look a lot like the artwork. Yeah, of course, she did it. Or, like I said, it did remind me of the artwork in the bathhouse. And from there, yet another week passed. April 12th, 12:09, 7:30 a.m.
It's been 3 weeks now, and we haven't seen any of the telltale signs of the corrosion.
Yep, things have gone back to normal for as much as it can, at least.
Safe to say we're in the clear.
Yep, Kasum and the Kruga haven't noticed anything either.
Nothing suspicious on the Heiyue front. They're all acting like their normal, shady selves. Though I was kinda surprised Asha remembered the time she made that proclamation to Sao. She even did it all over again.
Probably because that action was so powerful to her that her memory didn't want to let it go.
Someday I'll pull off something you'll never see coming. Then you won't even be able to think about brushing me off.
She has way more spunk than I gave her credit for. I guess she isn't just a little kid with a schoolgirl crush anymore. Maybe she's finally ready to face her feelings now that she's coming into her own.
Yes. She and everyone else have been sporting such a positive attitude of late. And that truly brings me great joy.
I'm guessing that the events that happened before, even though they can't fully grasp the memories anymore, are still lingering in the back of their heads, like as a positive reinforcement. Potentially. That would be a nice idea to it.
Although, I do feel a gnawing sense of remorse as well, seeing as how I brought misery to so many.
Yeah, but in the end, it didn't happen. And yes, you can still have remorse of those things, because it is still in your memories, but it shouldn't bind you.
Hey, don't feel bad. You weren't half as bad as me.
Seriously? This again? Quit playing the self-blame game already.
I, too, caused you all no end of trouble on Nemeth Island. But with the powers of the Rewind, and through our own efforts, we overcame that and the many crises that followed. That goes for Swin and Nadia, too. We only got to this point because we were determined to persevere.
Yeah, you said it, QT.
I didn't do anything worthy of praise, unlike Nadia. So don't actually scratch that. I shouldn't be throwing myself a pity party. Thank you for the compliment.
Good. Because technically, he did manage to break out of the Garden Master's clutches with a very risky plan. But he did manage to pull it off.
Glad you realized that on your own. Remember, we wouldn't have been able to take down a Goose if it weren't for you. You took a risk so that you could protect what was important to you. If you ask me, that's sure as hell worthy of praise.
Van. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, don't be a stubborn ox, or you'll end up a grumpy, crotchety old fart like our boss man. And that's a fate worse than death.
I'll show you a fate worse than death, you damn brat. And for the last goddamn time, 25 isn't old!
Some things never change.
Back to business as usual.
No kidding. Once Agnès gets here, oh yeah. Are the Genesis still broken?
Yeah, seems that way.
But it's not as though they were broken, per se.
No, I think they're more of powered down. Maybe because the events to trigger them to be active just weren't there. But I have a feeling at some point they will. 2 weeks prior.
Throughout all of our examinations, they haven't reacted even once. I don't think they're running in low power mode. There isn't anything wrong with the internal circuitry, but the fact remains that they seem to be completely non-functional.
I see.
Up until now, the cores have always given off a faint glow. But even those have gone out.
There's a passage in Professor Epstein's memoirs that comes to mind. He wrote, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X. Else all that we know will come to an end."
Never did say what would happen once we got them all, did he?
Nope.
Damn. Bummer.
Well, if we're gonna be like a Doom or a Naysayer, it could also mean that this is the silent before the storm. That they seem to be off, but maybe they're building up to something. And at some point they blow up, taking all of Edith with it. I doubt that would be happening, but it's not bad to think about it, just in case.
If I'm being honest, I'm kind of relieved nothing's happened yet.
Maybe his prediction was about all the stuff we just went through.
That's plausible, especially when you consider what the Garden Master was trying to do.
He wasn't just setting his sights on Calvard. He put the fate of the entire world on the line.
He warned us that the world might end, and we stopped that. So, that means we're good now, right?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
It may be that the devices were programmed to deactivate once that goal was achieved.
I'm afraid only C. Epstein himself would know the answer to that.
For now, I think the fact that they're reunited at last is cause for celebration.
So true. That in itself is something to celebrate.
I'm sure Professor Epstein, Lilia, and your mother would have all been beside themselves with joy right now.
Yes, I really hope so. Well, now that we've gathered all the Genesees, I think my request is finally complete. Thank you for everything, Van. And same to everyone else. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you.
Miss Claudel.
I'm so happy for you, Agnès. You finally got your wish.
It was a long road to get here, but I think we can finally call this case closed.
I know me and S were only here for the tail end, but I for one had so much fun helping you, Aggie.
I think everyone deserves a pat on the back.
Too bad you don't have a free excuse to drop by the office anymore.
Well, who says she has to stop working here? If she wants to, why not?
What you gonna do, Agnès? You ready to hang up your hat and give up the part-timer life?
Huh?
Well,
Typical Aaron.
I suppose that's not really Agnès' decision to make.
I suppose not.
Well, I guess I do have a certain someone to thank for my office's sudden surge in popularity.
And employment.
Hate to admit it, but I could still use an extra hand or 10 around here. At least until I can bring in some new blood. Besides, you still haven't fulfilled your end of the bargain. Remember our agreement?
Oh!
Unless you decide to give up altogether. I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesees, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound? There's still a lot that we don't fully understand, including Mare and the Grendel. Don't know if we can really call your case closed until we sort all that out.
Van. I guess you're right. There's still a lot of mysteries left to solve.
And with that, he gives her a reason to stay on as a part-timer.
Which means that for the time being, we're stuck with each other. Part-time job and all.
Yeah. Glad to keep you on the team.
I suppose that takes care of that.
Her smile alone makes her a fierce competitor. Don't worry, though. I'm still rooting for both of you.
That is quite enough of that. Still, I'm glad it all worked out.
Hey, I'm on Elaine and Van's side. Those two will make a better couple together than Van and Agnès. That would just be a little bit weird. Him dating a high school student.
Agreed. We need someone to keep him in line, and to stop him from overthinking things.
You got that right.
Aw, but him overthinking everything's part of his charm.
I'll suck at whispering, you know that? And when the hell do you get in here? Out!
You're no fun. We're pals, aren't we? I thought going through near-death experiences together would bring us closer.
Hey, you can get as close as you want, Susanna, because you're a valuable member of the team whenever you're here.
Oh yeah, you said you're hiring assistants, right? I think I might be just the right girl for the...
Oh, hell no! Application denied!
Come on, she's worth her weight in gold.
Well, aside from the Divine Blade's flights of whimsy, everything's finally calmed down now. I think we can set off without any regrets.
Oh, right. You were planning to leave soon, weren't you?
You would certainly be welcome to stay longer if you so wished.
Trust me, I'd really love to. You did help us get LP back safe and sound after all. But we really need to go and find our old picnicking front leader.
True. Rufus still out there, I guess.
Oh, right! You had another traveling companion a few years ago, didn't you? Is that who you're referring to?
That guy's history is almost as bad as that goofy-ass team name.
Well, I'm hoping Rufus will show up in Horizon or maybe a game after that. Because I would love to see them all back together again. As they should.
I've never met the man myself, but I think the CID's been keeping tabs on him. Might be hard to work around Renee, but I don't mind joining in on the search. Just put out a 4 SPG, and I'm on the case. I do kinda owe you big time. And I bet that guy's one hell of a good tipper.
Actually, I think we're the ones who owe you. He left us a hint, so I think we should be fine on our own. We ought to get together sometime when we're not all busy.
There's no way we're gonna bounce before the festival, though. We'll stick around the next few days for that.
Okay, so we know whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen in the next few days. It will definitely not happen before they leave.
Good.
Right?
You worked your butts off with the festival prep. Now's the time to reap your rewards.
I helped some too. I can't wait for it to get started.
I did a few things myself as well, so yeah, I guess I am a little excited.
Couldn't hurt to see how much those kids took my coaching to heart.
Good morning, Van.
Oh, there you are.
Morning, Agnès. Oh, wow. Everyone's here already. Well, good morning to you all too.
Everyone's excitement for this thing might be a little contagious.
I take it you were able to finish everything in time?
For the most part, yes. There's still a little bit left to do, though. Well, Swin, Nadia, are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am. The kickoff rally sounds kind of boring, but I guess I'd better try to stick it out.
Okay, as long as you're here, you're students of Aramis.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be getting out of that one. We'll be ready soon. Just give us a second.
I'm gonna head downstairs and get breakfast ready. If you want to grab a bite while you wait, feel free. Managing an Aramis school festival is all about stamina, and you won't last long on an empty stomach.
I guess you'd know better than anybody. Well, sure. I'll take you up on that.
Finale. What comes around, goes around. Okay, the festival doesn't start until 10 AM, so I've got some time to kill. The kids should be getting ready to leave soon, so maybe I'll go check in on them.
Agnès is downstairs having breakfast, and the others are probably in their rooms. Maybe I should make the rounds and see how they're all doing.
Just old town, I suppose? Yeah. The rest will open up later, I'm sure. Yeah. One more thing we have to do. The guy in the trench coat, who is he? And what will he do to make this a worthwhile finale? There has to be a dungeon somewhere popping up, right? With extremely hard enemies for us to defeat. We'll see. Let's see how many beast parts we've gathered in the meantime. We need to trade that first. Can we?
It's Mel.
Hey there, Arkride. Appreciate the business. Would be wonderful if she just sold the things, but yeah. Alright. New equipment? Yes, it is. Yeah, that's for later concern. I'll wait till we have full access to everything. There's a big increase. And again, cuts the evasion, but I'm hoping we get access to most of the parts of town, so we can do our rounds in a few episodes, giving me time to just play around with the marching garden, which I think we probably gain another level in order to do so, because I want to see what's at the end. I really do.
I'll get it to you ASAP.
But we'll find a trader.
If you need anything else, just say the word.
Hope to see you again real soon. And then we can cook everything up. And if not, we'll can fight in the marching garden for those beast parts to make it. Because we want to make everything, eat everything, and gain that max level for the food stuff.
And now for a weather update. Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. The white cloves are once again in full bloom near and far, as seasonal events across Calvard herald the advent of spring. It's looking to be a warm, mild day with clear skies over Eden and pleasant weather expected in many parts of the country.
That's all the weather news we have.
Time for a traffic update around the Edith metropolitan area.
Yes, these are the most recent reports on the road. Courtesy of the Calvard Roadway Information Center, the expressway is heavily congested for 10 Selge around the Sidon district, while an accident has caused a 20 Selge slowdown in the Tyrell district. As influxes of newly licensed drivers are common at this time of year, all our listeners are encouraged to exercise more caution on the road than usual.
That's all we have for now.
I'll take it. Alright, that's it for now. Let's have a look around, shall we? And of course, what do we get? 1 million Mira earned. Few more granule pieces. Never a bad thing. Get at least the basic stuff maxed out at some point. And a lot of people to talk to. Great, I don't mind that. Because I do think that once we talk to everyone progressed, that will go probably to Aramis and some of the other regions we can check out. We'll use the red markers for last and do all the blue ones first, just in case. Alright, that should be enough water. Hey Fairy, you on planned duty today? Oh Van, yeah, I finished with all my homework yesterday, so I figured I should spend today tidying up a little. Alright, you mentioned school's been a little more difficult than usual lately, huh? Well, that may be putting it lightly. And after I finally got the hang of things too. I've really been raking my brains lately. But don't worry, I've been getting lots of help from everyone in the office. Whenever I get stuck, all I need to do is ask. I can come to you too, right Van? Well, as long as it's something a high school dropout would know. You're much more fired up about this than usual though. Think it was your birthday that kicked you into gear? Maybe. Guess I hadn't really considered that. But 14. I've got a feeling it's going to be a real turning point for me. Oh, I almost forgot. Mirabelle left us a message earlier. She said she's coming to the festival with Kazim later. Huh, is that so? Sounds like it'll be a good time then. Yeah. I can't wait to see it all. It feels like we've been planning for it forever. I got a bit of a sneak peek with helping with the preparations, but this'll be my first time ever school festival. I'm sure we'll make plenty of memories. And I hope you have a lot of fun too, Van. Oh, don't worry, I will. And I'm pretty sure all of the teams will show up. Definitely, just in case something did happen. Oh, I heard there's gonna be loads of booths at the festival this year, but I'm having trouble choosing which one to visit. Oh, I know. Why don't I just go to all of them? Yeah, good thinking, Barry. Well, I'm really looking forward to today's festival. Yeah, I heard you've been helping out with the technical side of things. I know you're crazy about this stuff, but don't you think you're a little more chipper than usual lately? You think so? Well, maybe you're right. See, I ended up skipping more than a few crates to enter the Institute of Science. I've never really had the chance to experience a place with kids my own age before. It's a little exciting, honestly. That makes sense? Think you'd want to go back and do high school for real then? You know, like Sven and Nadia. I think I'll pass. Quatre the researcher and Quatre the Arkride Solution assistant. I think those two identities are enough for me. I wouldn't be who I am today without them. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Sven and Nadia are leaving after the festival, aren't they? And after they only just got back too. It'll be sad to see them go. Hey, once they leave, you'll be the only one your age again. Well, it's not just that. They were from the gardens too, which means they were also victims of the DG cult. But Nadia and Sven... Actually, how do I put this? They seem like they've come to a decision on what's most important to them. And they've been fighting to protect it ever since. Those two are incredible. Well, the way I see it, the same could be said for you, Quatre. Your family is what's most important to you, isn't it? And that's not to mention how you overcame everything with Harwood. Van. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm only here today because of Gran, Ezzy, Yang, and everyone else in the office. And from now on, I'll do everything in my power to protect you all. Hey, just make sure you don't go overboard, alright? I'll try not to. about protecting everyone. Maybe we should start by adding some more security systems to our office. With Victor's permission, of course. And how should we go about preventing potential wiretapping? If I install a high-output orbital transceiver alongside an independent orbital generator, perhaps it might be more efficient to paint the whole building with anti-interference varnish. Hey, we're not turning the place into a cyber fortress, was it? But the idea is appreciated, though, I'm sure. Hello, Mr. Arkride. Are you doing a quick check-in with everyone? Yeah, something like that. You busy right now? No, I was simply gathering my thoughts. I still have to write the report detailing last month's event. It's been almost 3 weeks now. Both Mirabelle and Mr. Alfiat have had their eyes on the capital lately. But thankfully, the risk management AI has remained silent. Hey, those still have their memories, right? Yes, they do, although Mirabelle's had a tad hazy in comparison. They're currently on guard, in case of a resurgence from Grendel Zolga. However, as I mentioned, the AI threat assessment has not raised any alarms recently. We believe the threat has vanished. Well, they don't have their holo anymore. They can trigger the transformation into Grendel Zolga, so unless he finds a way to do it by himself, there's not much you can do, at least on that front. Won't count the person out yet, cause we still want to know who it is. Yeah, not to sound too optimistic, but I've got a good feeling we're in the clear. But anyway, aren't you taking a day off to enjoy the festival? I kind of figured you'd be looking forward to it. Well, you're certainly not wrong. I was actually rather excited to see the production I assisted Mr. Solution with. It should be nicer to relax after all the hard work we've done. I've been interested in attending the Aramis Academy Festival for a while now. It's quite famous after all. And all the preparation we've done was hardly enough to satisfy my curiosity. Let's enjoy today to the fullest, shall we? We shall, I'm sure. Alright, Mare should be set by now. I think... now for my makeup. Hey, what are you doing here? Can't you at least knock? I have some top secret Grimcat tools in here, you know? Oops, my bad. Actually, that reminds me. I've heard Grimcat's been awfully active in the capital lately. Well, yeah, I mean, I was pretty busy with acting for a while, and then I got caught up in the Genesis stuff. Figured I had to make up for lost time, you know? Can't start letting those villains feel like they got the run of the place. Good luck with that. Oh right, I finished shooting the movie, by the way. But man, those 3 days were really something, huh? Well, at least I can say I got through it all, both as an actress and as a thief. Yeah, glad you're still with us, Judith. Of course. Oh, and Nina said she'd be coming to the festival today. She's been pretty focused on work lately, so this should be a good chance for her to relax for once. I hope she gets to watch the show they're putting on. Make sure you're in the audience too, Van. And those kids are putting their hearts and soul into that performance. Hey, don't worry. I'll be there with bells on. But man, with 2 famous actresses attending, I'm sure this festival's gonna be one for the history books. Oh well, might as well say hi to Nina if I see her. I think I heard Director Goatee say something about coming too. That guy practically lives for an event like this. Here's hoping he doesn't make a scene. It's Goatee. He'll make a scene. But like I said, I think all the major players will probably be there. Including Goatee. Hey, what's up? You've been unusually quiet today. Not feeling up to going to the festival? Are you kidding me? Of course I'm going. I love festivals. Almost more than I love eating. You need to do a little mental preparation beforehand. Mental preparation, huh? Yeah, used to do it all the time before a performance. It's something my mom taught me. Don't usually do it when I'm in the audience, though. Hey, by the way, how did directing the choreography go? Well, me and Ferry put a lot of work into it. Some kids had a few problems keeping up, but you can tell how passionate they are. And at the end of the day, passion is what drives the performance, right? So, what you're saying is that it'll be good. Hey, They reminded me of when I was first starting out. Ashen was such a little shrimp back then. Even though I was the one on stage, she acted like she was gonna throw up. Guess she's always tried to fill in for my family, huh? But after what happened to Cao, she's acting like she's this responsible adult all of a sudden. What? Starting to feel like you got some growing to do? Maybe you do have a cute side. Oh, shut up. I'm just glad she's matured, you know? And it's not like I have to make progress myself. Exactly. You got a lot to be proud of, Aaron. Ah, gross. Don't go start getting all sappy on me, alright? Anyway, just you wait. I'll be successful in ways you've never even seen before. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Oh, right. Didn't you help with some of the other festival stuff? How does it feel to have another chance at your youth? The midlife crisis hitting you yet? Honestly, it was a lot of work. Made me realize how much I used to do back then. And quit calling me old! No, he never will, because if he did, he wouldn't be our Aaron anymore. Yeah, the red mark is up, so I'm going down.
Whoops.
Alright, that's what I want to hear.
Monmar is so relaxing.
And how's Harry been since? Well, he's still pretty angry. I mean, it's like he can barely tolerate being in the same room as me. I just don't know what to do. Why do I feel like we've talked about this before? Well, anyway, Harry's just missing his father, Hawker. Everything should be going back to normal when you spend a little more time with him, don't you think? She's right. And didn't you take some time off today to bring him to the school festival? Yeah, just hoping he enjoys it. And we're planning on going to Aramis Academy Festival with our neighbors this year. Honestly, Sheena and Mark have been talking about it practically non-stop. Now that I'm thinking about it, didn't I hear something about a few kids from Old Town making it into Aramis this year? Well, I'm sure they'll do wonderful there. Well, I figured I'd turn out like this. He's been working way too hard. Well, at least he's a chance to make up for it today. Let's hope this is a push in the right direction. Well, my son's been avoiding me lately. Guess he's as fed up with me as I am. I had to find some way to apologize. Maybe today will be a good chance. Alright, you can do this, Hawker. If anyone can, I'm sure it's you. I was willing to overlook it for that race of his. But he's really pushing it this time. What? Does he take me for a fool or something? Hey, there's no need to get so worked up, alright? Although I can't say I don't get where you're coming from. But still, nothing's actually happened yet. You're damn right it hasn't. I'll make sure it doesn't either. If he even thinks about making my little girl cry again, I'll... Apparently Maxim took Paulette out on an unsupervised date after his victory last month. Though with her old man still breathing, I doubt the Red Commons got much of a chance. Maybe he'll learn his lesson if I rough him up a little. I held the peace because Paulette was there last time, but if he tries anything, I swear I'll... Jeez, guess it might be best to keep an eye on things for a while. Hey, can you blame him of what happened in the past? Of course he'd be angry.
Take care of it.
If Maxim really wants to do better, he has to face the music at some point. Hey Van, let's get going. Hold your horses, Yumas. The festival hasn't even started yet. Are you sure you're alright with watching her today? Yeah, it's no biggie. There's a few of us going too, so I doubt we'll have any problems wrangling her in. Plus, you have plans for today, right? Seriously, don't worry about us. Thank you, Van. I promise I'll head over there as soon as I'm finished. You may make sure you mind your manners, okay? And don't go wandering off by yourself. Got it. Alright, sound like you're ready, kiddo. I'm really excited for the festival today. There's gonna be lots of shops, right? Oh, and I can't wait to see Agnès perform. I wanna see everything. Come on, let's go. Alright. Go get changed and we'll head out. I'll make sure we're the first ones there. You got it. You might just won't stop talking about the festival this morning. It might be a little while until I can head over myself though. You sure you don't mind keeping an eye on her? Yeah, it's no problem. We'll make sure she has a good time.
Oh, what would you like?
Nothing, I suppose. Nothing new.
Do your best out there, okay?
I've had the food here more times than I can count. But I don't often eat so early in the morning. This is all very nice and filling. Hey, skipping meals ain't good for you. You're a growing girl, so take your time and choose slowly. Swing will probably be coming down to join us before long. Though I'll bet a 10,000 mirror on Nadia being late. You'll probably win that bet. She doesn't strike me as the early to rise type. By the way, Van, the advice you gave us on our festival activities were very helpful. I'm glad Ren proposed the idea of you being our advisor. Now I'm beginning to understand how all the stories of the legendary party animal came about. Hey, now that's the name I haven't heard in a long time. Earned that little moniker 8 years ago for being a mischief-making student. Speaking of 8 years ago, didn't you help put on a historical parody play called The Story of the Calvardian Revolution? I saw a recording of it recently. I laughed so hard. I thought my sides were going to burst. Some of it even hit surprisingly close to home, especially after we just went through. It's a little bittersweet thinking about it now. Yeah. A lot happened to August over the years. He became a man driven by obsessions and delusions. There was a lot we didn't know about him, and honestly, the same probably goes for Sheena and the other revolutionaries. What they were really thinking at the time and how they were set about achieving their goals is something only they could have known. I suppose that's true. In the end, when putting these performances together, all we can do is prepare as best as we can and see them through. I think that's what's most important. You, Elaine, and Mr. Kincaid all understood that back then. And the students now do too. Maybe even Dad grasped that back in his day. Wait, Dad? Are you saying Roy freaking Grammart went to Aramis Academy? Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, he graduated from there nearly 30 years ago. Mind you, that's not why I chose to go to Aramis myself. But anyway, I'm surprised. It's not often I know something you don't. Hey, and here I was thinking I had them all figured out. That man's a well of secrets has no bottom. Anyway, circling back to the advice thing, all I did was offering a couple of pointers during the planning phase. I heard my assistants have been chipping in some too, but I don't know all the details. Though, I did hear the student council president had a few aces she's keeping up her sleeve. Looking forward to seeing how those plan out. And I hope you're looking forward to reading the review I write up about it. That special performance you're part of is gonna get some extra scrutiny, by the way. Yes, please go easy on us. Although you may not have to. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the performance quality. We haven't changed the theme or general concept since we last talked about it with you. Oh yeah? Sounds like I'm gonna be in for something special then. And so will my fellow alumni. Lane and Renee are gonna be watching too. I'll be cheering you on while chowing down on some of the cafeteria limited edition desserts. Why am I not surprised? Oh, that reminds me. I'll be doing my rounds in the morning, but I wonder what Van's planning to do during that time. Is he going to spend the time with Yume or one of the other assistants? Or maybe Elaine? Hey, what a long face. Oh, it's nothing. Sorry about that. Well, I suppose I better finish my breakfast quick before Sweet and Nadia come down. Hey, what did I tell you? There's no need to rush through a meal. I wonder what Van intends to do for the festival. Hey, what are you staring at me like that for? Do I have something on my face? No, it's nothing. The new student this year has also helped with the festival. There are even some that volunteered to be guides today. Well, I'm glad they're so energetic about entering the school. I just hope they don't overdo it and burn themselves out early. That's alright. As the senior, I'll help them out. Good. Alright, let's see if we have some more blues on the way up. Or if it's just the red mark, which could be... Sven and Nadia. Well, guess things are going pretty well, huh? A whole story into itself throughout the entirety of the game, definitely. It would be the best apartment to have, isn't it? Right next to the shower. And with your own bathroom to boot. Hey, what gives? Why haven't you changed into your uniforms? I'm still mulling it over. Mulling what over? About whether I should wear my Aramis Academy uniform today. Why wouldn't you want to wear your school uniform to school? Because I could wear a rival school uniform, and then I'd tell everyone at the end of the festival. Wahaha! Surprise! We were spies all along, and we're here to take over Aramis. We'd have a tearful heart threatened final duel with Aggie, Ren, and the rest of the student council. And then, after Albert tragically falls in battle, we'll come to our senses and the fighting stops, restoring peace to the academy once more. Then me and Ez will fly off into the sunset. The end. Okay, now I feel bad for poor Albert. Nadia's antics aside, the truth is, we were thinking about how this is the last time we're going to be wearing these uniforms. Alright, I guess this was the first time you got to experience a proper school life. You know, you could have stuck around till graduation if you wanted. I doubt the school would mind. Could stay enrolled and then come back after you get everything with the lapis taken care of. If you want to keep this on the down low, I don't mind coming along to help search for your old leader. Van. Oh, I see how it is. Not ready to see your little chick leave the nest, Mr. Mama Hen? Nah, I got more than enough troll-making kids running around to keep me company. Well, we appreciate your offer, but we really can't stay in Eden any longer. It's not that we don't like it here, but... how do I put it? Let's just say we aren't the type to settle down in one place for a long time. School was pretty fun and all, but staying all the way through graduation? Oof, our pass. Normally, it will be the part where I'd scold you for dropping out, but... I don't have much room to talk. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you and Elaine attended Aramis. Oh, you oughta wear your old Aramis uniform to the festival. I'd kill to see that. I know, I called Elaine over and you can both change into them. Yeah, not happening. Ain't no way I'm putting on a high school uniform. And there'll be a cold day in Gehenna before Elaine agrees to that. She'd be way too embarrassed. Oh, but she's no stranger to embarrassing things. What, with that cringy Beauty's Blade title? Please don't ever say that when she's in earshot, or you may not be long for this world. Well, we're going to be busy with the festival today anyway, so you're off the hook. For now. You mean I'm off the hook for good? Little did Van realize the fated moment when he donned his old uniform would one day come to pass. Hey, cut it out with the narration. Anyway, these next 3 days will be the last one of our high school lives. Preparing for the festival was a total snooze cruise at first, but we ended up having a ton of fun. We'll be doing more work for the council today, even though we're not exactly official members. Hey, roping people into doing grunt work always been one of the student council's specialties. I guess some things never change. If I'm being entirely honest, I didn't think I'd get as much out of the school as I did. Well, the moment the garden master appeared, I braced myself for the worst. I felt like no matter how things shook out, our peaceful days would come crashing to an end. Sorry to hear that, guys. Hey, don't be sorry, because everything worked out in the end, and we were able to enjoy our time at Aramis. To us, that's like a dream come true. Hey, and we have you and everyone else to thank for that, Van. It feels a little weird to keep saying it, but thank you. from the bottom of our hearts. We already thanked Aggie and the rest, so now we can leave Edith behind with no regrets. Gotcha. We're gonna miss you, but yeah, actually, I think I'll save the goodbyes for after the festival. Sounds good. We still have 3 more days together, so let's make the most of them. Hey, don't be so sad, Van. We'll totally come back to visit you. Or maybe we don't. Indecisive much? Maybe I'll sneak in when you least suspect it to free your fridge of its limited edition goodies. Oh, stay away from my stash, you damn sweet thief. The more things change, the more they stay the same. They'll be back. Definitely. Even if it's just to say hi and show off they found Rufus. Alright, I've still got a little time left. Maybe I should give the charcoal ones over. Oh yeah, I better test the child seat too, if Yume's coming with me. To advance the main story, select head to the festival from the travel menu. Well, I know I wasn't here for very long, but I had a lot more fun than I thought I would as a student. Everyone in the class was so nice too. They were always offering us a hand. The least I could do is make this festival a success for them, right? By the way, LP is still sleeping inside the Saiva. I bet she'd be super excited for the festival though. Honestly, she'd probably clear out all the food stands as soon as she got there. Then they'd all have to close down. Look at everyone's face, it would be priceless. I'm glad she's not going. Well, I am still hoping they'll find a way to put LP back in her old body. To have a permanent physical appearance. I bet she'd want that too. Alright, we got Old Town and head to the festival. Let's see if we are allowed out of the house now.
Whoops.
No reason just yet. Alright, I guess I think it's a good time for us to leave it here for a moment. And on the next time, we're gonna go head for the festival with Yume in the back seat. After we installed it, of course. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Because we got a festival to attend to, and a whole lot of things to do, I'm sure. I'm still hoping on maybe getting 2-4 SPGs in. Maybe helping us push over that last limit to AAA, but not counting on it. For now, bye-bye.